All right. How's that? Everybody good right now? Why? Okay. All right. Nobody having any problems. This is going to work this time. Shout out to Tryson for walking me through it like I was a kindergartner, just the way I need it. Okay. Let's see what we got going on in the FC world today. Does anybody else get anxiety with these? Like right here, you're like, oh, there's a little bit of crosswalk. Should I click that? Like right here, should we click these two? Because technically they have crosswalk in them. I always get anxiety when I'm doing that. Okay. All right. So, God, I just did that. So, where is it? There it is. Wyatt? Okay. As you can see, I have no energy, so I can't give real details like that. However, I am going to go through what I think is going to be our biggest gainers for this game. I'm going to go through what I feel the different levels of investment are for this game, because obviously with anything else, there's going to be more money to be made if you dump a ridiculous amount of money into it. But for all my friends that are playing on a limited or slightly limited budget, this is going to be for you guys. So, okay. Making sure. All right, we'll not be checking chat for a while. Y'all feel free to say whatever, but I'm going to do my little spiel. I don't know why we only got 5 people in here. Y'all need to tighten it up. Let me get Discord popping. All right. I didn't get a notification. Oh yeah, it's probably because I've went live like 4 or 5 times today trying to get everything set up. YouTube is like, okay, you are not that popular. All right. You do have to click, obviously, the little notification thing, but I've been having some problems with YouTube today, so whatever. All right. Trying to let a few people in so that everybody can see, everybody can get this information, because I do not want to have to say the same thing 38 times. So, while we wait, y'all check this out. Why is it not working all of a sudden? There we go. Okay. Why is it black? Because I'm watching the delay. Okay. Look at my cool ass sign I got. Oh, you can't even see it. Look at my cool ass sign I got. So, okay. Aw, thank you. That's so very nice of you. Okay. But I'm turning it off now so we can see this. All right. So, let's do this. I'm sorry. I'm just getting back in the swing of things. I got to try to get everybody's chat right with everything. Okay. Let's do this. So, obviously, everybody knows that from the land pool distributions is from trying to work on cursing, and I thought of a really good way to do it. Every time I curse on stream, because you cannot curse to stay monetized by YouTube very much. You can here and there, but not as I was. Every time I say a curse word, y'all call me out on it. I'm going to donate $1 to None Left Behind. Every cuss word once a month. I'll keep a list. Every time I cuss, it gets $1 donated to None Left Behind. Okay. Okay. So, like I said before, everybody knows about the land distribution. That's going to be easily the best way to gain in this game. But not a lot of people have the money to drop doing that. So what I want to do before, I'm going to go by the levels of investment. I'm going to start with the smallest for all of my people who don't want to buy in super heavy to this, and I'm going to work my way up higher. So let's say you're coming in brand new. You've got one character, a couple chests, whatever we would call the quote unquote minimal investment. Okay. So without the land pool existing for you at all, that's obviously a good bit of income that you're not going to get. So obviously when land drops, if at all possible, go ahead and do that. But what I am going to talk about, where is it? Where is it? Okay, leveling and experience. So, what? Oh no, this is still for the pets. I need the leveling for characters. Where is it? I just read it. Guild. Did I pass it already? I may have already passed it. I think I already passed it. Okay, yeah, I already passed it. Okay. Fuck it. We'll just move on. Oh, there's $1. There's $1 to None Left Behind already. Okay, so what we're going to do, obviously I'm completely out of energy, so I'm not doing anything. The way that they have this set up, I really like, because you can dedicate your time one way or another. Now, what I'm personally going to be doing is focusing on one profession per character. I'm not going to split it up, really. I'll have probably 2 characters that mine and 2 characters that fish, even though I'm not I'm not very good at fishing right now. I'm going to have 2 that mine and 2 that fish. So obviously y'all know as well as I do, you just click the rock a bunch of times in order to mine. But say the maximum amount of experience that you could generate if you used all your energy on mining, you would use all 200 energy, but you would generate, in a perfect world without missing any ore, you would generate 200 experience because it's 10 per rock. So with that 200 experience, I'm about a third of the way in. I believe right now each level is 100 experience. I'm not sure. I'm sure it'll go up as your levels go up, but I'm pretty sure that the first few levels are 100 XP. Let me see if anybody can verify that. Anybody in chat can verify that it's 100 XP a level, because I'm not sure. Anybody. I'm thinking 10 experience and 10 energy to use 10 experience. We have 200 energy, so we should be able to generate 200 experience with 100% ore drop, which will not happen, but it's going to help us get a rough estimate. So say even 15 out of 20, you come up with mining. For that 15 out of 20, you've just generated 150 experience. So that's easily a level and a half. Now, obviously, with that, the fishing is going to help you out a little more, because I feel it is more experience and you get the chance to really generate some cool stuff. I got a couple of epic fish. I got some rare fish. I got a little chest. I got some kind of ember chests or something. The coolest thing that I got was probably the epic fish. So you come in, you do all your mining, you wait 3 minutes. As soon as you get done mining, You go to your net. Go ahead and knock your fishing out if you choose to. I'm not going to be doing it like that. But what I am going to do is do all the mining, let it go on cooldown, go to my next character, do whatever I choose to do for that one. If I mine, that's cool. If I fish, that's cool. Once you go through and have one cooldown per every character, if you're impatient and you wish to go fishing or mining on the other character, you can. Obviously, that's the best use of time per energy. If you don't have a lot of time to be playing, you just want to get on and knock all your stuff out, then obviously you fish and mine, and that's optimal time frame usage. If you've only got like an hour to play or whatever, just come on all four characters, knock out fishing, mining, fishing, mining, fishing, mining, fishing, mining, and then by the time you get done with this one, the 3 minute cooldown for this one's fishing should be done. You go do the fishing. When you come to do the mining, your cooldown should be up, as long as there may be a few seconds or a minute or whatever. But the way that I am going to be doing it is I would rather one character be fully leveled in one profession than to have half mining, half fishing, half mining, half fishing. I want, instead of 5 mining, 5 fishing, I want 10 mining, 10 fishing, 10 mining, 10 fishing, if that is going to be the way that you do it. If you don't have a lot of time, you can do them together. That's fine. I'm just telling you what I'm personally going to do in order to generate this stuff, because if you have a better than common rod and or mining pick, then in my opinion, that's what you should be focusing on. If you got an epic mining pick but a common fishing rod, I would be focusing more on mining personally than I would fishing, simply because you have the better tool to provide you with either better stuff or better luck or whatever. So with that being said, I swear I read something about leveling. The ember doesn't matter right now. Okay, I'm not going to waste a lot of time looking for it. But the opportunity that we have been given to kind of get a jump on everybody else is going to be a great advantage, because with that, we're pretty much going to have until land comes out to mine as much as we can. So that is a very good advantage. Although I know everybody wants battle to come out. I know we want to start generating ember. We're working with what we have right now. So let's go ahead and knock out what we can. Let's get some of this stuff grinded up, so that once land does drop and the cities drop and all that, and we're able to go into businesses and spend ember and upgrade things, by the time that happens, you have a very good amount of materials put back already. And if you say you level your mining in the meantime and get all the way to a level 4 mine, obviously that's going to be a lot better drops than the level 1 mine. Do y'all get that? Like if you level one character strictly one profession, then there's a better chance that that profession can get maxed out on your character versus if you split them up. So this doesn't really go for the people that are playing only one character. If you're only playing one character and you got a good weapon, I would do whatever profession you have the better weapon for right now, so that you can grind some good items, so that you can get everything going. Thank you, Laura. I'll check on that in a second, so that you can get everything where you want it, because I would rather generate a higher level material on one champion than to have it split up half and half across. You don't want a half decent miner and a half decent fisher. You want a really good miner and a really good fisherman. If that makes any sense to you guys. So you said page 6. In-game items, I don't see right? Isn't that what you said? Oh, page 13. Sorry. I guess it would help if I read. Okay. Where is it? 13. I don't see anything about leveling on 13. I'm not talking about leveling pets or mounts or anything. I'm talking about the actual characters themselves. Yeah, that's all. That's all mounts. Okay, well, it don't matter. We're not going to worry with that. So, where was I? Okay, so with those professions out of the way, okay, no leveling in the white pages. It must have been the pets that I read. So with all that being said, the initial investment that you stand to generate just off of say one character, and if you buy one of each chest, obviously your main generation of ember and or items is going to be from that profession. So your best bet, if you only have one character and one of each chest right now, or really even better, it would be a good advantage for you if you were one of those people that only have one character, one chest. Like if I couldn't go and mine, but I did have a fishing chest, or I couldn't go and fish, but I did have a mining chest, it would be very beneficial for you to max all your energy in that mining, because as you go and your character levels up, you get better and better mines. And obviously, this information hasn't been released yet because nobody's that level. But I'm guessing this is going to be like I was getting a lot of uncommon stones and polishes and things like that. So I'm guessing this is going to be rare. Maybe this is going to be, I would guess, like an epic. And then once you max it completely, I would guess that is like the best gem that you can generate. I'd say that's like the legendary, or whatever they end up naming it. I would say obviously this is going to be the most beneficial. I'd say this is going to be what they use to get weapons in the higher levels. Like you're going from 6 to 10 or something like that. I'm guessing that those are going to be what you're going to be using. So with all that being said, now that I've covered the entry level investment, what? Okay. So now that the entry level investment is handled, with that entry level buy-in, I know that it's kind of difficult for some people. I know you want to buy a few champs. You want to do all that. It's cool, man. I'll post it. You can watch it later. With all this going on like this, the best entry level gains for someone right now, with there being no Ember available to make a little bit of money back, I would with a single character, I would hit one profession. Use all my energy for that one profession. If you want it to be fishing, that's cool. If you want it to be mining, that's cool. But if you're a really good fisher, I would use all my energy for that one character on fishing. If you're really, it's kind of hard to be a bad miner, but if you're a bad miner, I would focus on fishing. Whatever you like more. If you're only using one champion out the gate, I would put your entire energy towards that one profession, because as your level goes up, you can mine better things, and I'm sure that as your level goes up, you can probably end up fishing better things as well. So no matter how you level it up, whatever you as a one character player enjoy more, I would put it all into that. So with that being said, let's go into the second level of investments that you can do. And I would say this is like the entry level stuff. This is, get them out of here, please. They're running on my keyboard. I got cats attacking, guys. Hold on one sec.
I didn't know they were.
Okay, so with all that, okay, it's okay. So with all that being said, I wish to talk about sorry, I just got distracted. I just got bombarded by like 3 cats and a girlfriend. The only one that's leaving me alone is the dog. So, let's talk about the, say, tier 2 investment, and that in my mind is going to be the battle plots. So let's say you're spending a little more money. You bought a few characters. You plan to buy a single plot of land, or possibly a couple, whatever. It's still kind of expensive just to get the regular plot of land. So you come in, you have a couple characters that you've been leveling your professions. You decide to buy a couple plots of land. My strategy for the beginning of the battle land plots, if I planned on only buying battle plots, I would keep once land does come out, I would keep my battle plots for my personal farming. You can make them public and make them like PvP areas and things like that. But me personally, I would grind that land before I opened it up to everyone else. Once land goes live, once Ember Generation is live, I would stay on my land and completely grind it until either my character was out of Ember accumulation for the day or the land itself goes dry because you've got a lot of stuff off of it. So let's see. I'll take any questions about land real quick, about battle plots real quick, and then I will move on to villages. Is there anyone here planning to invest in battle plots and has any questions that they would like me to handle real quick? Because if not, I'm going to just go ahead and keep going. Nope. Everybody good? I know there's a delay on YouTube. I'll give y'all like another 5-10 seconds or whatever, and then I'm going to move on. Nobody? I'm going to be interested to see how. Yeah, the placement is something that I'm interested in too, because obviously the plots that are right outside of a city or whatever, obviously those are going to be more popular because the players are just going to walk right out, start killing things. What I'm thinking that they're going to do with that is insert some type of limitation on the land so that someone can't just sit there and farm that one piece of land all day. I'm pretty sure that they're going to do something similar to the Ember Generation cutoff. And I think that with you buying one or two battle plots, I feel that it's a better advantage for you to take advantage of that generation that you're going to get off that land versus that little bit of passive income that you will get from other people using it. Like I hope I made sense with that. When land drops, you're going to see more benefit from you generating the stuff on your land than you will from renting out your land and splitting it with whoever comes and uses your stuff. In my opinion. So we covered the battle plots. For the villages, I feel like that's going to be a longer investment. I feel like that's not going to pay for itself quite as quickly as the battle plot will, because obviously the battle plot is generating the income for you to make up for that $150. But one of the huge advantages that come with buying a village or a city is the extra battle plots around it. It's huge. You get 8 plots for a village. So that means that if you choose not to rent out or PvP enable your land, you will have 8 complete plots to go and grind. So if you're buying a village, obviously you should have your 4 character minimum. So with that being said, if you get a village and there's not a lot of people coming to hang out in your like you're not getting a lot of, say, foot traffic coming through because they're all going to the bigger cities to use the specialized businesses instead of like the introduction businesses that you get with the village, I would say take advantage of the land around your village. So make it to where not everyone can come and farm it. Keep it for yourself. Go grind until either your Ember Generation is completely done or you can't go do anything else that day because while you grind the ore and the fish and kill monsters and do all that other stuff, you're going to be generating ember once it gets worked into the game, if that makes sense to you guys. So with all that, your investment will be more secured if you go and grind all of those materials, and then if you like run out of your ember generation, or your characters aren't going to be generating any ember, but you can still go mine ore or whatever, at that point, once you have maxed the amount of ember that you can generate in a day, that's when you should go and rent out a plot or two or three, or whatever's left when your ember generation has maxed for the day. Because then not only do you have the max generation of ember for all four or all two or all however many of your characters, if you're buying a village, in my opinion, there's no reason you shouldn't have all four characters and chests for them. If you're already making that $1,250 investment, what's another $70 so that you can maximize your ember generation off of that land? So once you max your ember generation on all four of your characters, you can get a good estimate of how much land you are going to need in order to max those characters. Once you do it a couple days in a row, you're going to get more comfortable grinding. You're going to get more fluid with it. You're going to get more, say, robotic, I guess you could say, with it. And it's going to be easier for you to figure out exactly how much land you need to maximize your ember generation. And then once you're done with your ember generation, you can rent out the rest to make passive ember from the other players. So let me see, any questions on that? Anybody got any questions about villages? Nope. All right, I'm gonna move on. Well, actually, I'll give it like 5 more seconds. I'm watching my screen delay for YouTube, and it's looking like I'm a little farther back than I thought. So, any questions on villages? Anybody in here questions on villages? Get off my keyboard! Oh my god! What are the 3 businesses that you think are more promising? So, I haven't read into exactly. I'm not sure if a village can have any of the businesses that a city has. It's just limited to 3 instead of 16. Or if there are some businesses that are city specific, like you can only build them in a city. I'm not sure. So, with that being said, if there is no limitations on the businesses that you can put in a village, me personally, I would do forge, incubator, and a casino so that people can come, they can do their gambling, they can upgrade their weapons, and they can mess with pets. So everything that are going to be the big generators of income. I recall pet incubators being mentioned for bigger. Okay, so if you can't do the pet thing in a village, I would say a forge, a casino, so people can come and hang out. And then I know that there's a bunch of businesses. Okay. See, you'll be able to rent parts of your village or city to others in the future. So if you can't do the incubator, then I would cover the breeding places. Because if you have a breeding place, then they can come in and breed their pets, and you'll generate passive income just from them coming in and doing it. You don't even have to do anything to generate money off of a breeding station, because the customer is gonna come, they're gonna bring however many pets, they're gonna breed them together, and then that cooldown is gonna start for the new pet to hatch. In the meantime, everything that they spend, You as a landowner, you are going to make, I think it was like 80% if you own the business and the land, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, you were right, Weep. Those businesses for eggs hatching can be found in big cities, and it has a tax for each egg. So I'm not going all the way back up to it, but it's 80%. You get 80% of the generated income if you own the land and the business. So if someone comes up and they say that, let's say they spend 10,000 Ember to upgrade their weapon, to mess with their pets, to, whatever. Of that 10,000 Ember, you as a village owner are going to generate 8,000 cent either straight to you, or they may do it every 24 hours, or it may be instant. I'm not sure exactly what they're trying to do with that. But you will still be generating a passive income that costs you nothing after your initial investment. There's no more money that you have to put into it to make money off of it once you have got that investment out of the way. So that is the villages. But to answer your question, if incubators and the big money businesses aren't going to be available, I would throw easily a Forge. The casino, I feel, is going to be very big because everyone in there gambling, you're going to generate 80% of it. So if somebody comes in and they blow, 100,000 Ember or whatever, something ridiculous in your casino, you've essentially just made like a B&B worth of Ember. If you get big spenders coming in and they're gambling and they're losing a bunch of money, it works just like a regular casino. Everything that comes through is going to be paying the house. So I am excited for the casino. I'm excited for the forges. I am excited for... I haven't really done too much research on the pet shops or the mount shops. I'd imagine that will be something similar to the website NFT sales, and I'm not sure exactly how much you would generate off of those. It may still be 80%, it may not. So to answer y'all's questions, from a village, I would do whatever pet business you can, the casino and the forge. The teleporters are going to be pretty cool, but I personally don't want to enable my customers to go somewhere else. I would rather them stay and do business with me versus going to a big city or to a kingdom and going and spending their money elsewhere. With the land, it's all about customer retention. If you can keep people in there, keep them spending money, you're going to generate passive income indefinitely. So, we want to keep them there. I'm excited for the teleporter. I think that's very cool. But me personally, I probably won't be using one. So with all that, now I'm not going to worry about pets right now because they haven't been implemented. The leveling, I'm not too worried about. Breeding, obviously. So one thing that I do want to address with this breeding, I am excited for the ability to put things into a pool. This landowner's pool, if you do decide to start breeding and the breeding does catch on and it is as big a thing as I'm thinking it's going to be, this 20% right here is essentially, you could look at that as an IRA or a 401k or some type of retirement fund, because this is something that it will not go to your main wallet or whatever. The Ember that you generate will go to your main wallet, but what goes in this pool is going to be put together almost like a guild vault. It's going to be used at your discretion, but if you don't go and check on it, then you won't miss any of it. You won't be missing any money from this 20% because you're generating this 60 right here, and you're going to see that go directly into your wallet. So that 60% you'll instantly see. That 20% is going to your landowner's liquidity pool. And obviously, with the 20% being burnt, that's a very good thing as well, because that's going to keep our supply down and bring the demand up of the coin as the game itself skyrockets. So let's see. Teleporter might make it easier. Yeah, it might, but you guys know that I'm planning to build a city, so a teleporter in a city makes a little bit more sense, because if they're at a village or a city that has a teleporter and you have a business that they do not, and they just want to go and jump and come to your city and use your business, that's a good idea, but it won't be one of my main businesses. Even in my city, I may fill out all 16 slots before I even get a teleporter, because I do have quite a few plans for down the road in the future. So pets, mounts, I'm not really worried about that. Obviously, we know we're gonna have to feed them. The bonuses themselves are cool, but I feel like early game we're not going to be able to see a huge bit of that, because even getting to tier 3 I'd imagine would be somewhat of a hassle, because even with the 500 experience epic fish that you can count, even at a low tier, that's only 5 levels. So you would need 7 epic fish to max 1 horse. And even that's if the amount of experience doesn't go up as their levels go up. And I'm sure that those epic fish are going to start getting expensive once the game itself releases. So the guild system, I am excited about that, and I do feel that that is going to be a huge part of the game as our population grows. But that is not something that I will be putting all of my effort to originally. I'm kind of hoping that if I don't end up just joining someone's guild, then I will start my own and just use the liquidity that's coming from me owning land. So I'll get that 10% to the landowner's pool, so I'll get that 50%. The guild fund itself is going to be treated as another bank, like the landowner's pool. The guild fund will be assigned to probably that guild master, or maybe there'll be like a place in the city where you go and mess with your guild, kind of like World of Warcraft. They had the guild vault in the bank. I'm guessing it'll be something similar to that. And then, of course, this 20% burn I feel is going to be huge, because once we have 100K plus people on a 5 billion max coin, it doesn't take long for 100,000 people to easily burn a few million to 100 million Ember. And I feel that within the first year, we could probably kill 20 to 30% of the actual coin pool itself. So, suck it, con. Weep. Okay. Any questions about any businesses, anything that I've covered so far? They've said they're removing burn. See, I will be highly, highly disappointed if they remove that burning mechanism. Like, I understand that the transaction fees are good for the liquidity of the game, but you've already advertised that you are going to be pushing a large bit of whatever of the Ember to be burned. So if they do change it, then I will be highly disappointed. But I'm sure we're gonna live. But that just seems like something that they shouldn't do. But we never know. Kryson, appreciate your help, man. Get some sleep. So with all that being said, if they do get rid of the burning mechanism, then that's going to change a lot that I have planned for this game. So hopefully they don't, because that would be a huge increase of value for our coin. If we can burn 1 billion, for example, in our first year, that's 20% of our total coin that's going to be gone. That's 20% of the total market cap that's going to be added to the value of the coin itself. So I definitely hope that that doesn't happen. I'm not doubting you, but I do not want that to happen at all. So all that, anybody, villages, business projections, anything like that. Any questions? Anybody? I'll check that. White paper V2. It is not related to the light version. We just removed the burning with the transaction. See, I'm not crazy about that. I think that the burn would be more beneficial than a reward pool, but I'm sure that they know better than I do. So I'm not going to say anything negative about that. I will say that I don't fully agree with it, but the team knows better than I do. So I'm not going to say anything negative on that. I'm going to let the team do what they're doing, what they think is best for the development of the game. So if that does happen, then I'll just have to change up what I'm doing a little bit. Not the biggest deal. Anything else about villages or businesses or profitability of the two? I'm about to go into cities. Anybody? No? In about 5 more seconds, let the chat catch up to my voice. We don't know how many what? Oh, as far as like actual numerical, as far as you don't know how many villages are available yet, or what? Because I thought they released something that was like 5 cities, 1,000 villages, and 5,000 battle plots, or something like that. It was something. It was something like that. I want to say villages are gonna be 1,000 because a village is like the mid tier investment. I wouldn't see it being very smart for them to only implement 100. Me personally. Alright. How can we village owners compete with a city with 16 businesses? They will certainly cover a lot more. So the the villages are not designed to compete with cities per se, because that's like putting a lightweight boxer up against, the world heavyweight champion. It's just they're not the same. They're not really comparable. Now, what I feel that they may do is use the villages in, say, the beginning part of the game where all the new characters come in, and you have to work your way up to a kind of do like a they drop you off somewhere when you start the game, and you got to kill some stuff on a battle plot, and go use a village and get upgraded, or get whatever, get comfortable with the game, and then after that you can progress to a more advanced city, or like the heart of the kingdom, something like that. But to say that villages have the possibility of being overshadowed by cities, I think that the villages uh, that do get out there and you do level your businesses, I think that a level 3 business in a village will be better for you than a level 1 business in a city. So, Sonny, they were saying something about being able to take 10 plots and make it a village, or something like that. But it's cool that you can buy them over time and then make a village. But 10 battle plots is 1,500 right now, and a village is only 1,250. So there's a $250 difference just to send it, just to buy those 10 battle plots and turn it into a village. So yes, I believe that they mentioned something. Okay, so they said no. Okay, thank you, Weep. I'm not exactly sure. I'm just trying to cover everything as we go. So cool. No, they're not going to do that. So that'll be cool because I saw that as almost like a layaway program for land. Like you can buy a battle plot, maybe next pay period get another one, and even that way, paying that little bit of extra is worth it because you don't have it all at once. But that's still 20% price increase that you have to work into your possible profitability. So I didn't like that when they first announced it, so I'm glad that they did away with it if they, in fact, are not doing it. So, with all that, I'm about to move into cities, and the cities I am very, very, very excited about. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of what I plan to do with mine. I am going to implement a few things that will become understood rules in my city, but they are not implemented in the actual meta of the game. These are going to be specific perks strictly for my city that I'm hoping draw a bunch of people in. Okay. With the cities. Okay, so we talked about the guild. Rank management, killing event. We don't really know too much about any of these yet, so that'll be kind of cool when it comes out. As a guild, all the passive skills. Everybody, I'm sure people have kind of read up about this. This is the main part of the guild stuff that I'm excited about. As far as like the recruiting and the guild events and the like guild brawls and all that other stuff. I'm very excited about that, but I'm not as excited as I am about some of these skills that you're going to get. Because if you do have, an awesome guild like a few guilds on the Discord that are going to be highly active and very serious about it, if you max these, that it's there's no comparison for the help that will cast. I'm not sure if you can only use one of these at a time. I'm pretty sure they'd make it to where you can only use one at a time, so you're not just running around casting, getting extra experience with crit, with attack speed, with drop chance. I'm pretty sure you're going to have to use one of those at a time, but all of those are going to be highly beneficial for active guild members. So that's cool. I'm glad that all that is going to pop up. With all that, you might be able to tell us if that's going to be one. Obviously, the danger zone I am pretty pumped about. I can't wait to kill all of you guys there and take all of your NFTs. Kidding, of course, but obviously these high risk areas are going to be more dangerous. I will not be using my main most geared, most leveled character for that because obviously with the dropping of the NFTs, that's enough for me to kind of worry about it. But I remember that Rev also mentioned that they will, maybe introduce ones where if you die, your character is burned or, whatever. So if that does become the case and they do work in an area where you can lose your NFT permanently, then that is where the guild will play a big role, and you can go in 20 or 30 people deep and just NFT mine the whole time by burning by burning everything. Every person that you kill, every NFT that you destroy is sending the value of yours up because it's sending the supply of usable NFTs down. So I definitely do plan on hurting some people's feelings with whatever guild I join, and I would like to do some NFT. I call it mining because I think it's funny, because you're pretty much reverse mining NFTs because you're deleting them instead of gaining them. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. Wheat is Dead Zone, where you can lose it. That was the name of it. Yeah, that is what I'm pretty excited about. So we got all that. We got the danger zone covered. Okay, so now that I've handled all that, I want to talk about the huge opportunity that's being presented with the cities. Now, I know that that is quite crazy. I know that 10K is ridiculous in today's world. You do have to look at it as the fact that that is still 50% off, and you are getting, even at half off, you're getting $4,500 worth of battle plots. So essentially, half of your investment is the battle plots around it at that half price. Now, I did get it confirmed that you're not going to be able to sell the land around a city or around a village. So I wasn't disappointed with that, but I did plan on selling, 10 to 15 plots around my city just to generate some of my investment back. But I'm not even worried about that anymore. I know that the passive income will far surpass what I could generate off selling those land one time. So with the cities, obviously a lot more planning is going in. They're saying it's getting more strategic because if you don't build the right businesses to bring people into your city, then there's a very good chance that your city could turn into a ghost town because a successful city got put close to you or close to your land. So you do have to be very, very careful with that. You do have to kind of tread lightly with that one, because if you do implement your city the wrong way, then that could go very, very wrong for you. So always be thinking about that with a $10,000 investment. Obviously, that is nothing to play with. That is, I don't even want to make a comparison because everybody makes a different amount of money. But that could almost be what someone makes in a year that you're about to drop on a NFT for a video game. So with that being said, the passive income generation of a city is what I'm the most excited for. I'm hoping that I can get my city set up, and then once it's set up, I am just going to essentially turn all the battle plots on around my city and hope that people just flock in and farm, and I'm making passive income off of them coming onto my battle plots and killing things on top of them coming into my city. So I'll be making Ember off them killing and mining and fishing my stuff around my city, and I'll be making Ember when they come in to spend that Ember that they've just made in my city to upgrade some things. So I feel like that is a win-win for cities. I'm very hyped for that. I truly feel that within the first 90 days to 6 months, I should have my entire investment back, hopefully, and then some. So the battle plots around it we covered. You got to be a little more strategic with cities than villages. Hopefully, I can draw in a few people. I'm not exactly sure what kingdom I'm going with at the moment, because while I do love my bastards and all of my Zathians, I feel like there's going to be a good bit of heavy hitters in there as well. And I do not want my city to be overshadowed by someone else's city and vice versa. I don't want it to be a competition of whose city to go to. I would rather set up a city in a less dense kingdom and I would rather be the only small dog in town than a big dog in a city full of big dogs, if that makes sense. So we got all that. I believe that is almost everything for the cities, because you could use it as more passive income generation and rent out your village or your city to other people. Me personally, I will not be doing this. I will own all 16 of the businesses in my city. I will not be splitting any profits with anyone for that, unless I pretty much go broke establishing all my other businesses. I will not be looking to rent any of my businesses. So we got all of that. Cities will have ratings based on their business. Okay. All right, so we got that. Okay, so that's cities. Um, I can't even begin to describe how pumped I am about that. So with the with the way this distribution is going, even even if they do away with the burn, which w- it I would be a little bit disappointed because a big bit of my investment strategy is working around that burn. I am okay with generating less up here as this supply goes down because it will make this go up as this goes down. So if they do away with the burn, I will be a little disappointed. But once again, I trust the team over my own judgment to make better choices. If this burn goes away, but the game is 100% successful because of the transaction fees adding to a liquidity pool for the game to make it okay, I'm all right with that. I don't see that as a deal breaker for myself. So we got all that. And another thing, even if they do away with this 20%, if you can generate 80% of your city's total income from owning the business and from being the landowner on top of a 20%, I'm going to call that my retirement fund because I don't think that I will ever be messing with this pool. I don't think I'm going to make any withdrawals out of this pool. I think that if anything, I'm going to try to use this flat 10% to keep myself afloat in the game and just put this back and put this back. So I could essentially put 70% Ember generation on every transaction back and just pretty much live off this 10% in the game if we get big enough. Okay. Where are we at? There's also Dead Zone. City will have ratings. Yeah. Could be worth one city having, say, half the businesses and join up with. Yeah, and that's another thing. That's why I that's why I'm still so on the fence about a kingdom because I'm not sure if it's going to be more beneficial for me to get in with, say, Zathia or, whatever one of the larger guilds and be able to share, like, out of there's almost 50 businesses going to be available when the full game is out, when you can build your city and all that. So with only 16 plots, you would need 3 cities to put the same businesses, or to put all of the businesses up. So if that does happen and one of the big guilds have 2 or 3 city owners, then that can become very beneficial because you can have all 50 or 48, you can almost have all 50 businesses available for you within 3 cities. So I think that would be a good thing. Once again, I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing because here's what I'm on the fence about. If Zathia is going to blow up and there's going to be quite a few city owners and large guilds and things like that, it will be beneficial for me to be with you guys strictly for the amount of people and serious buyers that will be coming in. But I also don't want to have a very similar city setup as someone who thinks similarly to myself, and we have to split our profits between the two of us. I would much rather go to a kingdom that does not have as many availabilities for cities and pretty much be the only one there. So essentially, I would be monopolizing the market if I go to a smaller kingdom and maybe be the only city or one of a couple cities. So with all that, we covered all that. I'm not gonna worry with pets tonight because I'm not really worried about that until they release it. I think that is about it for mine. I'm about to break out the marker boards for you guys. And yeah, we got all that done. We got the vision. We know what Forgotten Chain is. We don't need an overview. Don't really need an NFT overview. Ember is not usable yet, so there's no reason to really talk about that. I am excited for all the gear that they're releasing. I think that that's going to be a very, very good thing instead of just having like a weapon, boots, pants, and a chest piece. I feel that all of these going on is going to be great for the generation of things because as the game progresses, all of these NFTs will have to be worked into the game. The weapons obviously will already be available, but all the armors, helmet, bracelet, earring, shoes, all of this is going to be its own separate NFTs worked back into the game itself. So that's cool. I'm not really too concerned about anything bad happening with that because I feel that the gear is going to be very good for the game development itself. So we got all that. I covered how I feel about the mining and the fishing. Damn it. Okay, let's give something away. Y'all have been sitting there listening really good. Let's do a giveaway. Now don't judge me. This is my small account. I don't want anybody thinking that I'm not serious about this. Okay. I'm not gonna go any farther down. Y'all don't get to see any of that. Okay. What do I want to give away? What do I want to give away? That is spoken for. I have most of this stuff is spoken for. These are from the giveaways. Obviously the land plot. Okay. What do I want to do? Okay. Let's do an egg. I'm going to be giving out random stupid trivia for eggs and stuff. So let's do. Damn it! I just closed the. Whatever. You guys don't steal my identity, please. Now, let's. Okay. So all of this is from the tickets. So I think that this was the first. I think this was the first opening that won. So all of this is not available. So from the land down, that is not available. Let's give away. I got a bunch of the red ones, so I'll give away a red egg. How do I want to do this? Let's see. Okay. I almost want to do like some trivia, but as amazing as you guys are, I'm afraid you might cheat. So, okay. I'll ask something that only someone who was keeping up with my progress would know. Well, actually, I want that to be fair because I've met some people since then. Um, yeah, I'm gonna get the randomizer eventually. I want to do that down the road, but for now, I'm just gonna keep things fun. We don't really have enough people in here to even justify a randomizer right now. So, how how am I gonna do this? Let's see. I'm trying to think. What do you guys think would be a fun way to be able to virtually win some stuff? Because I don't want to just ask random things because anybody can go and Google it and come back with the right answer, and that's just not fun. So I want it to be something that you can't just Google and find the answer. Ooh, good idea. That is a good idea, sir. That is what I shall do. That is exactly what I am going to do. Very, very good answer. See, this is I need you here more often, man. This is the kind of big brain power I need because I am somewhat simple sometimes. Okay. And now I gotta go get a marker. Give me 1 sec. Alright. Okay, 1 sec. Alright. Sorry guys, I had to go rob my girlfriend's kid's marker board for some stuff. Okay. Alright. Let me get this webcam going so that you guys know that I'm not just sitting here pretending to write a number down and just saying somebody wins whenever I pick what number that is. Okay. That is on. All of that is on. Okay, why do I have a black screen? What the fuck is going on? Oh, I forgot. This computer is so cool. It came with a cool guy little slide thing. So that Big Brother can't watch you if you don't want them to. Okay. Yeah. All right. What I am going to do, don't want any of y'all to be able to see this. All right. Going to keep it between 1 and 100 to keep it fun. I'm not going to make you guys guess between like 1 and 1,000 or 1 and whatever. So, make sure y'all ain't talking no shit yet. Between 1 and 100, first round, everyone white, 5 numbers. No, I'm gonna just let everybody have a free for all as soon as I say to guess the number that I wrote down, and the first person that I see with the number is who wins. I'm not gonna do any groups because if someone guesses the correct number, then they won, and that's unfair because everybody did not get a chance. So we're just gonna spam the fuck out of this. Damn it! There's $1. There's $1 to none left behind right there. I also need to start a list for that so that I can keep that keep that amount right. So between 1 and 100, I will give a little countdown. Make sure, just so nobody thinks I'm cheating, I will write it one more time. All right. Now, on the count of three, I want everyone to just start typing what they think the number is. We don't have enough people in here that it'll be a big issue for me to keep up with the chat. So, yeah, I know that thing's going to be full by the time I get done messing with you guys. By the time I have my 100K subs, man, I'm going to owe that charity thousands. So, good luck to everybody. At 1, you can start spamming whatever numbers you want to. I want to make sure none are in chat yet. So let me, good, no numbers, nobody's cheating. Between 1 and 100, 3, 2, 1. Guesses begin. All you sickos saying 69. Okay, wait. John, did you mean 76 or did you mean 66? Well, either way, it was wrong, so it don't matter. Never mind. Oh my God, are you serious? Guess who won, you guys? Guess who just won? There's a winner already. Guess who just won? Y'all can stop spamming now. Guess who just won that? Swear he's cheating. Anybody care to take a wild guess who just won that? All right, so our winner is Loro. He was the first person to guess the correct number at 67. Man, I'm setting you up for retirement, Laurel. You're not going to have to do nothing. All you got to do is just sub to my giveaways, and you're going to have enough to get a city by the time I'm done bankrupting myself. Okay. So, once again, unless you want to do it one more time because you've already won, whatever. If you want to do it one more time, we can do it one more time, or... Okay, so congratulations. Congratulations to Lauro once again. You have now made about $1,300 off of me in the last 24 hours. You want me to do it again? Okay, all right, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'll write a whole brand new number. It will not be 67 this time, and it will not be 69, you perverts. Okay. This fucking marker sucks. They leave the caps off of them, and it just makes it... There's another $1 to None Left Behind. By the way, I really hope they give me a good shout out because I'm going to spend a good bit of money with them. Okay. Suddy, no, I do not, because I watched a couple of our friends stream and they did have different rods and things like that. I do not think it makes a difference with speed. I think that it only affects what drops. So we are going to do that. I have the number written down. And once again, the spamming can begin in 3, 2, 1. Not yet. Man, I picked a really good one this time. Oh. Alright, too much. Too much. Don't do it like that. Don't just count down from 100. I can't read the shit. Another dollar. Okay. I think I just saw it. Yes, I did see it. Laro Pade, or pay, I think it's Pade. Laro Pade, you are our winner at 37. One of my favorite numbers of all time. Sonny, too late. Good try. Okay, just so everybody sees, I know that this marker sucks, but that is 37, right? Chill. Okay. All right. So, one giveaway down for the evening. Let me write you down for that. Congratulations, other Laro. And that was an egg. 3. Okay. I'm gonna give away some different stuff later. I don't really know how I want to do this. Like, I wanna keep it interesting and keep everybody involved, but at the same time, I don't want to make it so much effort that it's not fun for everybody. So I'll figure out what to do about that as we go. And as I start getting 50, 100 plus people in here at, the same time, I will start just doing the random generator wheel. But there's not really a big reason to do that right now. All right. So 37. Congratulations to other Loro without a U. Okay. The names out of a hat would be cool. That would be a lot of effort to write down all of you guys' names. I don't mind doing that. I don't want to be like every other giveaway channel that just puts a name in a wheel and whoever gets it gets it. I want to be a little more interactive so that people, we're having fun. You're typing fast. You're doing, all that fun stuff. I want everybody to have a good time. Okay. Okay. So we got that. I guess I can start. You guys want to do marker board or you want me to go over my cheat sheet of marker board information? Any questions yet? Anybody need answers on anything? Yeah, I thought about doing something like guess the item and win it type thing law, but there's just not enough items in game. Someone could literally say egg 1, egg 2, egg 3, egg 4, egg 5 and win. So I don't think I'm gonna do it like that. I would like it. I may start doing YouTube polls and let people guess what I think or what they think is the right answer or whatever. No, Raphael. No, I have not spoken about risks yet. I am about to get to that pretty much right now. So I don't know. We'll chat some more on Discord and find a good way to make everybody happy so that everyone's having fun. Like this is for us, guys. This is not a huge marketing campaign. I haven't been given anything from the dev team. If they want to give me some stuff to give away, obviously I'll take that. But right now I have received no compensation, no items from anyone for anything. So I'm gonna try to keep it fun. Obviously, I would love to give everybody something, but that's not doable right now. We're already growing a little too big. So I'll think of a better way to do the games and the guesses and all that stuff as we go. So, describe why you love the game in haiku form. Man, if somebody really rocks that and drops a 575 about how they feel about FC, if it's good enough, I might just send you something just for the effort. Um, yeah, everything is kind of in the air right now. I'm just winging it. I want to keep everybody happy. I want to keep people enjoying what we're doing. I don't want I don't want this to become a thing where nobody's having a good time or there's too much to do or whatever. I want this to be where I don't just want my views to go up. I also want people to thoroughly enjoy what I'm doing, and I want everybody to have a good time. I want to give away some stuff. I want everyone to get more knowledgeable about the game because obviously you really need to know what's up with your investments in today's world. So I really want all that to happen like this. So we got all that. You gave three. That was all just luck, man. That was all dumb luck. Okay. So let's do marker boards. Let me give you guys my pitch, and we can go from there. Okay. I have already spoken about the possible ways to gain So I will skip that one. Okay, so I'll start with the tips and tricks of the game. Can y'all see that? I can't see it on my screen. Can anybody read that? I'll just go over the points myself if you guys can't. Oh, why am I dumb? Okay, hold on, I'll fix that. I will fix that right now because my boy Kryson showed me how to do it. Okay, I need window capture off. Unlock this. Unlock. Okay, why can I not make this bigger? Alright. Alright, everybody can read. Okay. Obviously everybody can read, but I want to make sure everybody can read my marker board. Okay. So, obviously there are going to be quite a few ways to do this quite well, and I just want to react accordingly. Let me check chat real quick before I go off on my spiel. We try another form of the jokes you made in chat. That would be cool. Yeah, we'll find out. Okay, so tips first. Okay, so a lot of you have been in this for a long time, or longer than me at least. So a lot of these are going to be obvious, but right now I want to kind of address the people that are maybe like newer to this. So with all that, all of these tips are, like I said, obviously none of this is financial advice. Don't go YOLOing your life savings into this game, nothing like that. But I will start with the obvious. So a few advantages that a new investor has right now is the fact that Founder has been opened up for everyone. This is 10% off. The Founder items have a better... So the drop rate is the same on Founder items, but they have a better chance to drop a higher rarity item. If y'all like, if you open up a regular chest and it was like something common in it, there's a chance that if you open up the Founder chest, it would be a rare for essentially the same chest. That's just how how the Founder stuff is going to be working. So with all that said, take advantage of this Founder stuff. If you were maybe waiting to buy in a little more or find a good chance to, get in or whatever, everything is 10% off right now, guys. So that's that much more, and it's got a better chance to drop a higher rarity item. So take advantage of that Founder stuff going on right now. If you want some more eggs, get you some eggs. If you were short a character or two, get, 2 characters. Whatever chest you need, go ahead and pick them up. I know that, for a lot of my friends, this is a decent little investment. Even buying a chest can be hard depending on your situation. So for the best that you can, take advantage of this founder sale that they have out right now. I'm not even going to talk about how everybody got upset when all that stuff happened, because it doesn't matter. We're past it. Buy founder stuff. Buy founder stuff. Now, when I first made this board, I was advertising that people need to get whitelisted. I am not sure if they closed that already or if it's still open. But if it is still open, please try your best to spend that $100 to get whitelisted. When you do that, you're going to get access to all the pre-sales. You're going to get, everything that you are hoping to do later in the game. Being whitelisted is a great help because you're getting half off of everything. If you spend enough and they open that founder back up later, or, if they end up kicking a bunch of inactive founders or people that haven't spent anything, or, whatever, that's a great advantage. That is a great advantage for you to be able to save that 10% right now, or that 50% right now. So get whitelisted. I know that that's a little hard. As the time progresses, I am going to be doing giveaways where, however short you are being able to get into that whitelist, meaning if you only bought 1 character, 1 egg, and 1 of each chest, you would still have about $30 to cover before you're fully whitelisted. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to offer pretty much a buy-in option that will get you to that 100 and get you whitelisted in the future. So if you've spent $75 and you win one of the whitelist giveaways, I'll send you enough B&B to where you can buy in for your 100 and get whitelisted. So that'll be cool. Pretty sure still. Yeah, I hope so. Everything is just so back and forth right now. How much B&B to spend in ICO? Me personally, or how much am I suggesting you guys spend? Because everyone's finances are different. I'm not going to give a flat amount, but I will say that the pre-sale price, with it being 0.01, and then once they go to the public sale, it's either going to be 0.03 or 0.05. I'm not going to give you a minimum, because if my minimum is a lot different than someone else's minimum, so I don't want to scare off somebody thinking that they're not putting enough into this game. Whatever you are comfortable spending, that's not going to put you in a hard place or have you up late at night worried about it, that is what you should be spending. It doesn't matter if it's $1 or $100,000. I want it to be enough that you are not sitting there worried about whether or not this game is going to be a success because you bought in a good bit. So whatever you feel comfortable buying, I would definitely suggest buying it. And I would suggest doing it on the pre-sale, because for every $1 that you spend on the pre-sale, it's going to cost you $5 to get that same amount of Ember at the public sale. So if you spend $100 on the pre-sale, it would cost you $500 to get that same amount of Ember on the public sale. So just keep that in mind. It makes a big difference, even if you only buy in with 20, 30, $50, whatever. As soon as that price goes public, that just multiplied by 5. So keep that in mind. Me personally, I will be buying the max available for the pre-sale. I will be spending the 2K, and that will pretty much be my Ember investment for the foreseeable future of the game. Timeline for the pre-sale. So the way everything's going with the pre-sale right now, the ICO has been up in the air We did finally hear back from the audit people. They're saying 5 to 7 days. So that's it. We're all just kind of waiting right now. So we're not really sure, but we do know that the audit has successfully been started, and they said about a week. So I'm sure once that audit goes through, they're going to try to push the ICO best they can. So best answer I can give you is about a week, plus whatever time it takes for them to do their logistics. Okay, so we got the whitelist handled. I pretty much covered the ICO because, like I said, every dollar that you spend on the ICO is going to be the equivalent of $5 for the IDO. So remember that. Right now we have a great opportunity to save money on the founder stuff, spend $100 to get whitelisted, and take advantage of the 20% price of the ICO versus the IDO. So remember all that. I think I'd wait to see if they market the game more. I was a little scared of entering since the initial sale was so. Yeah, we really gotta kind of play it smart with that one. I'm not the best person to talk about being like nervous or scared or anything, because I have full faith in this project that it's gonna blow up. I'm not looking at any of this as a real risk, because even down the road, if it takes me a year to make my money back, but I make it back, everything else after that is pure profit for me. And I'm not playing with money that is going to be paying my rent or, keeping my lights on. Nothing that I'm putting in is something that I instantly need back. So ICO buy-in, for the founder roles, while everything is cheap, if your finances are set up that you just haven't got it yet, but you can, get those 4 characters. Buy 4 characters so that when everything does drop, you can maximize your Ember generation from those 4. Like today is a perfect example. Had everybody had 4 characters today, you would have been able to get 4 times the fish, 4 times the ore, 4 times the chance to get, an epic or a key, or, I've seen some people pulling legendaries stuff already with the orange, and I'm not exactly sure how they're going to tier that, but I know that orange is usually like the best that you can get in a game. So that's cool. Like I said, if you can afford it, take advantage of this founder stuff. Once it is gone, it is gone. Once all the founder characters are gone, which I saw that characters and stuff are sub 400 right now, so we have less than about 400 of every character left. 1,600 characters available is not a lot if our name starts getting out there. I really, really, really want all of the founder stuff to get sold, because if it doesn't get sold, that costs somebody a chance to get an overly rare item versus buying the normal stuff. Okay, I hope everybody understands that. So, one more time, take advantage of the founder role. Get the chest. Buy the chest priority, because the founder's chest are going to drop better fishing rods, better weapons, better mining picks, all of that. You have a better chance of getting something good in a founder chest than you do a public sale chest. And they're cheaper. Like you really cannot lose with the founder stuff. Okay, so that's why I made it 3 points. Get that founder stuff. Okay, another thing that I want to talk about. Stay on that Discord. If you are serious and you're wanting to get in on this, that Discord offers a few perks that I feel are absolutely necessary. The first one is the fact that you can buy the Ember Master role, which is going to give you exclusive access to giveaways, airdrops, all that. They're going to be doing Ember Master specific stuff as the game progresses. Stay on Discord. You can send one chat per minute to get experience, and then you can do the meme channel once every 5 minutes. You can generate between 60 and 80 experience every 5 minutes doing this. So, yes, it takes a long time. Yes, it is very arduous. But if you go ahead and get used to doing it once a minute and hitting that meme channel, your experience is going to be far greater than it would be with you just, in there chilling, hanging out, talking here and there, saying something, every few minutes or watching what people are talking about. Stay active. Stay sending chats. Stay hitting that meme channel. Because I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I leveled fairly quickly, and that is simply because I stayed on there and I took advantage of the every 1 minute experience. So, level your Discord, get that Ember Master. It is literally I prioritize that first. Some people want to buy land first. Some people, want to do this or do that. I prioritized Ember Master first because I know for a fact that the land won't be available for at least 2 to 3 weeks, but they can start doing the Ember Master giveaways at any time now. And I really think that they're going to, especially as land gets closer to releasing and as people start to level up their professions and things a little bit more. I think that is going to be a big part of what's going on. Okay, that's smart. Sonny, I don't want to hear that. You're in there chatting just as much as I am. Okay, so characters chest, eggs, level your Discord. This one hits home for me because I'm so invested in Discord at this point. So level your Discord, okay? Okay, so Light has already released, so obviously I don't even really need to talk about that, but I will say while Light is open, take advantage of that. It sucks that we're not able to generate any Ember right now, but we can still generate all the materials that we're going to need to upgrade our stuff along the way, and it's going to give you the ability to get comfortable doing everything when land does decide to get brought out. So make sure you're playing that light. Use all your energy every single day. Every day you should have no characters with energy left. Because if you leave energy on the table, that's more ore that you could have got. That's more fish that you could have caught. That's another, something cool that you can pick up from fishing. That's, take advantage of all of that. So for the most part, yes, Light, they will implement Ember generation into Light. And then I also believe that they are going to be implementing the land into Light as well. It will not be as in-depth as the full game, but it will still let you get an idea of what's going on with that. So, yeah. Okay. Covered Light. The land ICO. I should have put this up here because this is the number one thing that I'm excited for. This is the most important part of my investment strategy is this land. Okay. Even if you only buy one battle plot of land, once it's paid for, once that money is out of your account, you are guaranteed to see 100% gain on that land because once the pre-sale is over, the price is going to double. So the price is going to go from 100% of the price to 200% of the price simply because it's half off. So no matter what you buy for the land pre-sale, it's literally going to double when that pre-sale is over. this stage, your energy regeneration from when you run out. So, what are you saying? At this stage, your energy regenerates from when you run out. So don't leave. Right. And I believe that Rev said that it's 24 hours from the time you start using energy. So you may not like have to use it all for it to reset, but if you leave any on the table, you're kind of costing yourself in the long run. Because like I said, that's one less ore, that's one less possible epic fish or a cool chest or whatever. Kill that energy every single day. You should have no energy left by the time the day is looking to reset. What are pre-sale prices on lands? I am glad you asked, my friend. It's over there, but I'm not moving the camera because we got a good thing going on. So the pre-sale battle plots are going to be $150. So $150 for a single battle plot that is about to be worth $300 as soon as that ICO is over. So if you buy one land plot, your investment is going to be worth the equivalent of 100% increase once that price changes. So that's huge. It's when it runs. Okay. I mean, if you're sure, I believe you. It's just he mentioned earlier that it's 24 hours from the time you start using energy. So I don't. Either way. My point is that you should not have any energy left by the time you're done. You should be zero. Do you know when we can transfer items to someone? So I'm thinking that when Ember goes into effect, they will have to be able to send all your NFTs because once that currency gets worked into the game, they have to have the ability to have that transferred out and pancake swapped or whatever and sent into regular currency. So I'm guessing that it's going to happen when Ember is implemented into the game, if not earlier. Okay. Got all that. So we covered all the tips, all the, little small information that I picked up along the way. There's a few things that a lot of the newer people have to understand. And that is, right now, we have an overly good chance of some FUD being worked up. It happens with all of these new projects. There's always going to be someone that gets upset that their money didn't 10x overnight, and then all of a sudden someone's in chat saying, this company is a rug pull, they're this, they're that. You have to be patient with what you're buying. So with that being said, do not let anyone come in here and change how you're feeling about this just because they feel a different way than we do. Don't let anyone come in here and, this is a rug pull, I don't trust them, I don't trust, we have a fully transparent team, an amazing Discord community, the best one I've ever seen so far. We have, I can't stress enough how amazing this team is. Not many games will have the big boss of the game come into Discord and just come talk shit with you and, literally sit there and have fun with you, all that. That is very, very rare, especially in a higher level launch like this is. So, pretty much just ignore the FUD. Don't worry about it. And that brings me to my next point. Buy this fear. Everyone that is unsure right now, everyone that is maybe thinking to themselves, I don't need to do this, or there's a chance this can happen, that just makes it easier for us. if you are sold on the fact that you know that this game is going to be successful, then it doesn't matter what, Joe Schmo off whoever says about the game. If you are sure that it is going to be a success and you are sold in your investments and what you spend, nothing that anyone says matters. It does not matter. Every great project has had FUD behind it. Everyone said that Bitcoin was a scam in 2011. They said everyone was about to lose their money. When Bitcoin first launched, it was like 7 thousandths of a cent or something, 700ths of a cent, some shit like that. The first purchase ever made in Bitcoin, I'm not sure 100% how the story goes, but pretty much someone gave like 40,000 Bitcoin for 2 large pizzas. And had they kept it right now, it would have been worth like $680 million. So don't ever let someone else say that what you're passionate towards and what you feel is going to be successful is not just because they're not as sure in their investments. So buy this fear. Everyone that is trying, this is one of Warren Buffett's main slogans with investing. Buy the fear, sell the greed. When everyone is unsure about it, you buy it. Okay? If you are sold and you know that it is going to be a successful launch or game or investment or crypto, anything, it's anything. If you are sold in it, then there is no one that can tell you that it is not worth it. Okay? Warren Buffett said, buy the fear, sell the greed. Okay? Buy now while people are fearful and not everyone's sure and no one wants to get in, so that later when this shit blows up and it's worth 100 times what your original investment is, that's when you sell the greed. You sell when people are FOMOing in and we're out of usable NFTs or items or chests or whatever and they're going for something crazy. Just stay calm. Have faith in what you're invested in and sell this greed when it blows up. Now, when this game 10, 20, 50, 100x's, that's when we can take some profit. That's when we can sell, 10% of what we've bought for 500 times, what it cost us. And obviously that's a little bit dramatic, but it can really happen like that. If this game blows up enough, characters could be going for $500 to $1,000. Rare pets and mounts and all that could be in the thousands of dollars. And all this is what we have the capability of buying right now. Right now, it may not seem like as great of a choice simply because we don't have anything to compare it to. A year from now, I want to go back on these streams and I just want to laugh. I just want to look back and be like, man, I remember when Sonny was messed up about losing $400 worth of ETH in gas and, wasn't as sure about investing because now she has her mansion in Virginia and has, whatever, a husband and a pool boy and a Lambo and a maid and all that. I really want that to be the way that this happens. And it can be as long as the community stays together on it. So that's my spiel on that one. Do not be afraid. Do not second guess your choices. If it feels right, it's right. If it feels wrong, then don't do it. Okay? So that's that. I was going to talk a little bit about the ROI and possible return on your investment and whatnot, but I'd say I covered that already. So now that we've talked about all the good stuff, I have to be fair. I'm not going to cheat you guys. I'm not going to sell you a pipe dream. I'm not going to tell you that this may not, be easy. I'm not selling snake oil here. I'm only selling truth. So with that being said, let's cover some of these risks. Okay, well, yeah, no, that is an expensive pizza. Okay, very unique opportunity. Yeah, Laura, some are more privileged than others, Mr. Village Owner. Okay, so we got all that. I want to make sure everything. Okay. All right, so all that. Let's get to the scary stuff, because I am not going to just sell the sunny days, because eventually it rains. So, the possible risks of us buying into this game as early as we are. First off, y'all can't really see that. Let me make that a little better. Okay. The most obvious risk of what's happening in this opportunity that we've been given is the fact that it is so early. We literally cannot be in at any earlier of a time than we are in right now, because they opened the founder and the whitelisting ability up again. So it is very early. Nothing is certain. Okay? Nothing is set in stone. You know, the crypto world could crash tomorrow. I really don't think it is. But, you know, as well as I do, that the way the market has been lately, it is slightly sporadic. It's very up and down, and then it's up so good that you never want to sell it, but then it drops down to what you originally bought it for, and you're mad at yourself for, you know, not taking that double or triple profit that you could have. That's just how the game works, man. Hindsight is 2020. If we could tell the future, then there would be no poor people. You know, that's just you gotta go out on a limb here. So the fact that it is very, very early in the project, that is an obvious risk, but it is not something that is pushing me away from my investment, because I do have that much faith in this team. Rev is awesome. I have no doubt in my mind that he is 100% for this project. I am, you know, like I said, I'm not worried about it at all. That's like earlier when Weep had mentioned that they're doing away with the burn. That was going to be a big thing for me. That was going to be a big reason why I was investing, because a lot of burning strategies work very successfully. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what they're doing with that, but it is not going to sway me into not investing, because that is but a drop in the bucket of this opportunity that we've been given. So another possible issue is the fact that we have such low exposure. Okay, we do not have we don't have huge marketing execs behind us. We're not pulling in millions from people that want in on this. This is a very ground level, player based. Everything is designed so that we thrive, not the huge investors. The way that Rev and the team have been doing everything, with the limits on the ICO, with the limit on, the rare items, with the way the land is going to be like one big purchase per account type thing. Everything is set up for us to win. So although we do have a lower exposure than some of these other projects, they're also not spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to get these famous people behind a game, to get these sponsors behind it. We're not using a large bit of the capital solely on marketing to get our name out there. That's why I'm working as hard as I am to do it, because if I can make, or just us as a community and all that, if I and we can make this blow up, then we just save the dev team a lot of money on marketing. So the low exposure could be a possible issue down the line. Like I said, we have no big money behind us. We don't have any huge investors. We don't have Wall Street behind us. We don't have huge crypto investors behind us. Johnny V is not he's not knocking on the Discord's door to throw $1 million at something. So, we got to roll with that. This is a very, very early stage, very, very alpha. Like, this is not even beta testing right now. This is still very alpha. So, all that. The fact that the game launch does not have a solidified day or, even really month. They're just saying Q1 of 2022. The way things have been going lately, I will say that there is a chance that stuff can get pushed back. So, we are kind of on the fence about that one. So, whatever. The risk of land I'm only going to talk about because, like I said, some people will buy into that a little zealously, expecting it to 10x overnight. And then when that doesn't happen, then they're going to be on every social media in the world saying that it's a rug pull, it's a scam, this is FUD, that is FUD, whatever. So we will have to be careful with that, but it's all about how you manage your investment. No one making money on a project is fudding it. The only people that ever come out and talk bad about something is people that have either been excluded from the chance to make money off of it, or they've already missed it. Or they bought in at the very top when it was too late, and then it took a dip down and they lost some money, and now all of a sudden this is, the biggest scam in the world and no one can be trusted and blah, blah, blah. So, the risk of land. The last thing that I want to talk about is this is not directed at anyone. Like, you should not feel like I'm speaking about one person in particular, because I'm not. I just want to address it so that all of the facts are out there. We have a lot of players that are bought in very minimally. Okay, we have a lot of players that only have one character, maybe one chest or one of each chest and an egg. For the most part, that's about the average investment of a smaller investor that I've seen. And this is not a bad thing, okay? Because any investment in this game helps. But with them having it like that, that's why our sales were not as booming as people thought. That's why, the founder stuff kind of, I'm not going to say it fizzled because we're almost sold out now, but it did not generate the speed of revenue that they were expecting. Okay. Which, like I said, it's a new project, guys. This is brand new to the market. We have next to no exposure, but we have everything else that we need. We have a great team. We have, all of this is it's steps in the right direction, even though it is baby steps. So to swing back on that, Lauro, you had asked if you think it's a bad sign that the founder was, given out and then all that and then, whatever. I feel that the way they did the founder list was beneficial for us in the long run, because while it was a little problematic and we did have people complaining and whining, that founder role is designed to be a very active role in the game. Okay, that's not just something that goes away when the full game gets dropped. I'm sure they're still going to have Discord rewards. I'm sure they're still going to release founder items as new stuff comes out. I feel like they did, in a bad situation, they did the most good that they could. So it did cause some problems here and there, and some people got pissed off. But the thing about it is, the only people that were removed from the founder role is people that haven't bought anything. So what is the point of you working to get whitelisted to get that founder role if you're not going to take advantage of the founder's perks that come with it? I 100% feel that they did they did the least, the lesser of all the evils that they could have done. So, that's I do like, yeah, Raph, definitely. I like that they were honest. I like that Rev does not just tell us what we want to hear. I like that he gives us our vegetables first before our dessert. You know what I'm saying? He'll come in and say, okay, we're having problems with this, or this is pushed back, or we're having issues with this. I'm sorry. Here's a boost. Get over it. Type stuff. I feel that is very good. I would rather have a boss that lets me know that a storm is coming versus a boss that'll just let me walk out into the rain. So, no, to answer your question, I am not considering that a bad sign. I am considering it that they made what choices that they felt were right. And I am the first one to admit that although it was a little problematic, I have faith that they know better than I do on decisions like that. So with this big stuff, you'll never hear me dogging the team for a hard choice that they had to make. You'll never hear me in here saying, "Oh, I can't believe that they did this. This is so stupid. I can't believe that they choose to do this." Because whether or not it makes sense to us at the time, our team wants to be successful as well as us. The team is the backing behind this project. Rev is using his own money to fund this. Okay? So if worse comes to worse and he ends up, taking out a shitload of money. Sorry, there's another dollar. Somebody keep track of that for me. I think I'm at about like six or seven so far, or maybe 10 or 50. I don't know. So with all that being said, the team is doing everything that they can. If they could wave a magic wand and have a successful launch tomorrow with Ember working, with all the reward systems staked properly, with everything going on, they would. But this is the real world. It doesn't just happen like that. No one has a fairy godmother, and that's just how it goes. So as long as they continue to just be solid individuals in general, and not hide stuff from us, and not bullshit with us about what's going on, and they're not telling us that everything is perfectly fine and all that. It's I'm good. Yeah, Weep, I know. I don't even know how much I owe now. I'm gonna just put 20 on the list after this stream. So, right, and that's another thing that a lot of people don't know. This team is not able to just sell out when this game blows up. 7 years is a long time to have finances tied up. That is a long time, okay? That tells me that they have extreme faith in this project, okay? That tells me that they have as much faith as I do, and that they are here for the long run, okay? A lot can happen in 7 years, and these guys are throwing their own money at this stuff because they have faith that it's going to work out the way that they want it to. So that covers that. You guys know how I feel about this team and about this community, so I'm not even going into that. Okay, covered all that. Okay. So, I think that will about wrap up tonight. I believe. Correct. Yes, they're just seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. Even if it's a poor decision, we have a devoted enough team that they will admit that and change it. It's not something that these guys are so proud that they don't want to admit that they were wrong and just let some stuff run out and get even worse. They are a very proactive team that does not mind making changes as needed. So, I don't have anything else to say about that. I think I covered everything. Don't really see any. Y'all know all the rewards. I've been pretty good about covering that. The team dedication, the transparency of the devs. I like that they're well proof. Obviously, the community behind it is awesome. I did write the burn rate as a big reward in there, but if they're doing away with that, then so be it. The passive income opportunities are amazing. No other game right now is offering 80% of total liquidity available simply for buying in. So, we're gonna have to let the team do their thing. We just have to sit here. We have it easy. All we have to do is spend our money. They have to pull the countless long nights. They have to sit up and worry about what's going on. They have to, worry about what they have to push back or what they're not able to release. Like, it's easy for us to get mad sitting here on the sidelines, but we have no idea the amount of stress that they're going through. Like, every time I see, the team members in chat, I really feel, like I don't feel bad for them because they're doing what they're passionate about, but the amount of shit that they're having to go through is wild. So be patient with that. Don't worry about anything. I truly feel that they're doing what they need to do. Free stuff on Discord, obviously. The founder perks are awesome. We're in a ground level investment. The lower buy-in with everything half price. Yeah, I'm done. Anybody have anything they want to add, ask, vent about, anything? I would rather someone with a problem say something here so that it can be addressed and deflected versus getting into Discord and scaring off possible new investors because you're not exactly sure what is going on. So does anyone have anything before I wrap this up? I know I only did one giveaway today. I will be thinking of better ways to do it in the future. We're playing it as we go, dude. I don't know if y'all noticed. I got a new chair. I got some new stuff for the room. I got my my webcam and my lighting and stuff is on the way. Amazon said 5 to 7 days. So with them, it could be 3. It could be 2 weeks. Who knows? Okay, it really is. Production is a nightmare. Dude, yes. It's unfortunate that people are given to whining a lot more than yes, and that's another thing. This team does not get enough recognition for what's going on. People only, want to throw stones when stuff is bad. They're not trying to give medals when everything is good. So, all that we have to treat them like humans, man. We know I personally know about a lot of stress. I've been through a lot of stuff in my life, had a lot of stressful experiences. I don't push negativity on anybody. If I can change how someone feels just by being goofy or confident or giving away stuff or showing people that they're not the only ones spending money or throwing, whatever at people just to reward them for being in here, I'm fine. Last thing, my handle is Weep, as in the first. Oh, Wep. Okay. I'm sorry. I will fix that. I will stop calling you Weep if you are Wep. Gotcha. I'd say that's about it, guys. I'd say I don't really have too much else for today. So if anyone has any questions, anyone's got, anything to say, now's the time to say it. Laro Pade, I will not forget about you. I will get that egg set up ASAP as soon as we can send it. Anything else? I will be doing another ticket giveaway sometime. I think I'm going to do it Friday, but the one that I'm going to do Friday is going to be at a crazy time, our time, so that I can accommodate to the Filipino and the Australians and the Europeans and all that. I want to give them a giveaway to keep it fair. So, you know, our next ticket giveaway might not be uh, as beneficial for you guys as the last one was. So just give me some time. I'm going to do another 50 at 7:30 a.m. here my time, which is 8:30 p.m. in the Philippines. So whatever 8:30 p.m. in the Philippines is in conversion to you guys, if y'all want to come, you're more than welcome. I will say that if you've won something, then just go ahead and wait, because I do want to give everybody a chance. So at this point, I'm not going to be re-entering people who have already won, just because we have we have a lot to give away, a lot of people to take care of. I am also, another thing that I'm going to be implementing is once a week or every now and then, or whatever, I'm going to be giving away a scholarship once it becomes available. I'm going to have a list of available characters that I have, and I am going to assign a list with everything that I have available minus the 4 characters that I will be using, so that when scholarships do come out, we have essentially everything set up for those people that cannot get in as easily as we can. And that is a big, big, big thing for me. I really want to help everybody. I want everything to go smoothly. So that's about it. I will be implementing scholarships as we go. I will keep the giveaways going as we go. I don't want to give away too much too soon and not generate enough backing behind this that we need. So I'm going to stretch that out a little bit. I wanted to go a little over the top our first time, just to help get our name out there, and we pulled a village. So there's not really any better press that we can get from that. So I do plan on giving one of each item away before land drops, and that does include a flying mount. So I still have a mount to give away. I have one of each egg to give away. I have one of each character to give away. And then the chest I'm not as worried about, but I will be giving those essentially to the people that have not bought all 3 yet. So with the chest, if you have one character and one chest and you are short the other ones, I will add you onto a kind of preferred list for the chest giveaways, because that can help you guys a lot. So all that, I know I know Wep said someone in chat needed a chest. I saw it earlier. He did win one the other day, and he was nice enough to say, give it away to someone needy. So I don't remember exactly who that was, but whoever you mentioned, Wep, I will be getting that to them. So that was cool on you, Wep. We appreciate you, bro. I don't want the chest and the small items to go to someone who already has everything they need. I want it. Oh, excuse me. I want it to be a big deal. For someone that doesn't have it, it's a big deal. For someone that has every chest, it's not as big of a problem. But if they only have one chest right now and we give them the second chest, we're doubling their income off the game right now. So that's a big help. I want to get everyone in on the floor by the end of all these giveaways and whatnot. I want everyone to have minimum one character, all the chest, and an egg, so that they can enjoy everything that is going on with the game. It'll be more fun. Everything collectability wise will be better for them. Yes, M3, which I'm sure is supposed to be me, but yes, message me on Discord. I'm going to figure out a way to do that, since Wep has already given me the chest, but I can't give it to anyone right now. I would like to go ahead and get that chest to you ASAP so that you can start earning materials and stuff. So I will probably just send you enough BNB to buy that chest here in a little bit. So feel free to send me your wallet address. I do have to move some things around and get some more BNB, but probably within the next 24 hours I can get that to you so you can handle buying your chest. I guess that's it. I'm done. We've handled everything. I think I did a pretty good job addressing the risk to reward ratio. I hope everybody feels pretty confident about the best ways for them to be investing right now. I think I covered the ROI and the possibilities of what you can make fairly well. Other than that, I'm up for anything. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and ask. If not, I will see you guys in Discord. If anybody has anything they need answered, feel free to message me or Wep or Lee or anyone who knows a lot about this game. I have not met a community member yet that is unwilling to help someone. So I guess that is it. I will go ahead. Oh my God, we have been talking for 2.5 hours. I really love how long these streams can get, but it shows that everyone is very interested, but it's also kind of not the best, because people are a lot less likely to click on a 2.5 hour video than they are a 30 to 45 minute stream. So from here on out, I had a lot to cover between last stream and this stream. So these were our foundation solidifying streams. Hopefully everybody knows a lot more about the game now. You're a lot more confident. Hopefully I hyped y'all up. I'm guessing that's it. I'm not seeing anyone with any questions. So I will go ahead and leave you guys with that. If anybody has any questions, and promote this, please. Everybody take the time right now to like the video, because the more likes I get, the more exposure you get, the more views, the more likes, the more exposure, the higher up on the Forgotten Chain search videos I will go. So the more of a word I can get out, the more people have a chance of coming in. The blockchain gaming sector right now is blowing up amazingly, and I really feel that we can ride this all the way up. So like, sub, do all that. None of this is financial advice. Nobody sue me if you lose all of your money. I will see you guys on the next stream, and peace.